Welcome to the Idaho Business Podcast, the only Idaho podcast focused on providing profits for Idaho people. If you love our state and love small business, you are in the right place. We interview local legends, learn business, and have way too much fun doing it. You're listening to the Idaho Business Podcast with your friend, host, and all-around great guy and owner of New Clean Commercial Cleaning, Spencer Ward.
All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Idaho Business Podcast. It's a sunny day over here in Pocatello, Idaho. Hopefully it's sunny where you are in Idaho. Or if you're outside Idaho and you happen upon this podcast, hopefully you're having a fantastic day where you're at. This is the Idaho Podcast. So if you're outside of Idaho, you're probably going to wish you're here because this is the greatest state in the union. So my little rant about Pro Idaho is over now. As always, we're sponsored by Dell's Outdoor Advertising, dealing with traditional and digital billboard space. These guys are fantastic at getting your message across to potential customers, getting top of mind awareness, helping you compel potential customers to action. So give Rob a call at 232-6886. If you sign up for a 3-month deal, at least a 3-month deal, excuse me, you'll get your installation for free or your first month for free. So there it is. There it is, people. Give them a holler today. They are located on I-15. Any traffic going there from Pocatello all the way up into Idaho Falls is going to see it. Pocatello all the way up, to wherever is going to be going through Pocatello, which Pocatello is the gateway city. So many avenues. So there you go. Give them a call today. Today, I just thought about talking about setting realistic expectations for your customers. I think we've all been there before where you've sold a customer on a product or a service, and maybe they've called you back elated because it's done everything you said it would and maybe more. And the relationship is awesome because of that. Maybe because you set perfect expectations for exactly what it can do. You didn't overpromise anything, and you shot them straight, and you knew what it could do. They knew exactly what it could do. Their life is better because of it, that product or service. And they knew what they could expect. They knew what not to expect. And it's a great relationship because of it. And I also think, and if you haven't been on this side, then you're running a perfect company. And please give me a call. I'd love to buy it because I'd love to own a perfect company. But there's a situation where I'm sure you have dealt with a customer, sold them a product or a service, and maybe you didn't do the best job at setting a realistic expectation, or maybe you overpromised a certain feature or aspect of a product or service, or didn't explain a potential obstacle or of a potential service or product. You maybe chose or didn't choose maybe a flexible deadline, or maybe didn't maintain open communication throughout the process. And there happened to be some frustration now in this relationship. And I've come across that as I've dealt with customers or potential customers within the sales process of talking to these people. And I've started to think, are they interested in my services now because they weren't set, realistic, they weren't given realistic expectations when they were originally sold on the services that they currently have? Are they expecting something that they didn't contract to get? because they didn't fully understand what they bought. Um, that's some of the questions that go through my mind when I'm going through, and talking to customers. And that's what prompts me to ask some of these questions as I'm going to sell, and to provide value to these customers as well, because that's the last thing you want is to sell a product or a service to a customer and it's not to be the right fit. And that's what I've said in the past, is that obviously we want to be a right fit for our customers. And even if it means, and I've said this many times to my customers or potential customers, if I go on a sales call and we walk through and we talk to you and it doesn't seem to be a fit because maybe the expectations, they don't line up, or maybe there's a potential obstacle that's just in our way that doesn't really line up between us, that's okay. It's okay to walk away from a deal if it's not a fit between you and the customer. If there's another vendor that can service that customer better, let them. It's better than having a square peg in a round hole and you constantly trying to get that to fit. Not every customer is going to be a fit. And I know there's many of you out there that are going to call bull BS on that. But I'm telling you, you can go that route. You can go that route, but it's a difficult route, because the more customers that you have that are more like you and the more like your core values, and the more that really buy on to your realistic expectations that you both fully agree to, the easier it is to service them and to keep them, number one, satisfied, keep them happy. And it's more enjoyable to have that relationship with them because you both understand the terms of the agreement. There's nothing looming over your head thinking, did he promise me that, or did she promise me that, and I'm not getting this, or I'm not getting that. I'm in the janitorial industry. They could be thinking, did they promise me that they would spot clean these carpets, every month? Because I'm seeing spots on the carpets where, maybe a vendor said, hey, that's a per service thing. Maybe that's, it's just the way they sell that service. It could be, hey, when you need your carpets clean, call us and we'll give you a full carpet clean. But it's really just upon the information that you're getting out, how you're selling it, asking those questions to find out what their needs are, and you meeting those needs. And if you can't meet those needs, you shouldn't be the vendor servicing them. Again, round peg, square hole. Don't try to force it, because the more you find those cohesive relationships, the more you're going to enjoy being in your own business, and the more you're going to enjoy servicing those customers, and the more you're going to enjoy waking up in the morning thinking, man, I enjoy being in this business. I know as business owners, we're going to have those days that we're going to be like, oh gosh dang it, this is not my day. But there's also going to be those times that you're going to have great reward from the sacrifice and the good communication that you've had with your customers. So I'm telling you now, setting realistic expectations, asking those find out questions. Don't, when we've talked about, getting pain when you're talking to these potential customers. It's not like, oh, you're frustrated with this. Well, oh, okay. Well, don't just be an order taker. Find out why they're frustrated. Why does that bother them? Why is that concerning to them? Why is the product that they're currently using, why does that bother them? What aspect of that product that they're using that you're trying to sell them, why does that aspect bother them? Because to you might not be a big deal, but to them, why? Ask them why. Sometimes these why questions you ask, it might sound stupid for you to ask them in your mind, and it might sound stupid coming out of your mouth, but as soon as you ask that question and they get to tell you the why they're feeling that way, then you're getting to the bottom of things, and then you're getting to the real pain, and then you can really figure out what is truly important to them and what's really going to make the deciding factor in that relationship, and if you can really be the person to service them or provide that product for them. So I'm telling you now, I've been on both sides of this. I have communicated effectively and set realistic expectations, and I've not communicated effectively, and I've not set realistic expectations. Sometimes you feel like it's a lock, it's an easy sell. I can just walk through this and breeze through it and just sign the contract, I'm out. But you're doing a disservice to yourself, you're doing a disservice to others. Give everyone your full attention. Make sure everyone understands the full expectations of what you're providing and what they expect, what you expect from this relationship. So both of you leave feeling, content and ready to rock and roll in this relationship, and maintain that relationship and maintain that feeling throughout the relationship. So I'm telling you now, like you don't want to have that crash and burn moment in the relationship where the customer's calling you, cussing you out, thinking, oh, you guys suck because this and this and this. And it could just be because you didn't set realistic expectations. So that should be helpful today. I'm hoping it is. At least for me it is, because I'm pep talking myself because I need to be better, setting more realistic expectations for my customers in everything I do, whatever business I'm doing. So, in conclusion, one of our last sponsors is my company, New Clean Commercial Cleaning. And if we can help your business cleaning up your facilities, doing carpet cleaning for your facilities, cleaning the tile on the ground at your facilities, let us know. Go to nuclean.com, NUCLEANE. If you want to jump on a quick 5-minute call, schedule yourself a janitorial solution huddle call. It's simple as that. No strings attached. If we're a fit, we're a fit. If we're not, we'll let you know. It's easy, guys. There's no pressure to it. And hope you guys have a fantastic day, fantastic upcoming weekend. But enjoy yourself, have gratitude, and keep pushing yourself forward. And just enjoy your day. Adios.
Congratulations on spending a couple of minutes getting a little bit smarter, having some fun, and supporting the Idaho business community. If you're feeling the love, make sure to subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever you are.